Welcome everybody to today's episode of the Berel Solomon Show. So today we have a very special episode. We're going to be talking about prerequisites for good clients. Not all clients are created equal. So here is my sure way of how I built a $1 million business with God's help. The first and number one way to choose your clients is to have a full pipeline. All right? You cannot choose clients if you only got one client. The number one way to choose incredible clients is to have a plethora. That's right, I said plethora. You gotta have a full pipeline. The way to get a full pipeline is to crank, advertise, get your name out there, be in Yiddish what we call a mashugana, a crazy person about getting your business out there, your message out there, your brand out there, because you're going to attract 100 people, but out of those 100, you only really want to work with 3 because the other 97 people are going to try to hustle you down, all right? They're not people you want to be working with. Let's jump into it right now. What is the second prerequisite for a very good client? They have money. You cannot squeeze water from a rock. 2, they got money. You want to make sure that whoever you're dealing with can actually pay you. That is the number one important thing in business. When goods or services are exchanged, there needs to be money. I don't care how good your offering is. If your prospective client does not have money, you cannot bill them. We tend to only work with companies that have 10 people plus. That's on the small side. And we try to do companies that have at least $5 million worth of sales. Second prerequisite is we can help them. I do not want your money if I cannot help you. Meaning, I don't want to charge people if I cannot help them. Because then they're going to go back in the market and say, wow, Berel Solomon promised me the moon and the stars, and I ended up with absolutely nothing, and I paid him a whole bunch of money to do it. So we are honest people here. We're God-fearing, and we also stand by our reputation, and we do not like to charge people without seeing results. So second prerequisite to helping people out is A, do they have money? But B, can we help them? Next prerequisite is there is repeat business. So I just came from a client just now, 30 minutes ago, and they wanted us to build them a website. And I said, great, I could build the website for you. But after we do that for them, there's no future business with them to be done. We're going to build that website. It's going to tie up my guys for a month. I'm not going to be able to accept any other website work for a month. And when I'm done, I'm left with nothing. I'm left with the contract that I had from them, and I have to literally restart from scratch all over again, which is extremely difficult. I don't want to do that. Repeat business. There's no repeat business to do. I didn't want to do the business because I'm going to have to invest so much time and energy. So after a year and a half, after 18 months, I was able to see what businesses were able to give us repeat business. I know I keep on, mentioning the nursing home business, but that's great for us. A lot of these guys have 60 nursing homes. So when you do a good job on half a dozen of them, they'll give you another 10 of them, 15, 20, whatever it is. And they need websites, they need social media marketing, they need videos, they need all kinds of stuff. You want to go big, you want to go for broke, you want to go powerful. Bill Gates, Mark Cuban, Grant Cardone. Who else are the big boys? The guy who owns Walmart, Mr. Walton. These guys Elon Musk, these guys don't fly under the radar. They fly big, and they're able to choose the projects that they want. You think Elon Musk, Tesla was his first project? The guy has hundreds of projects, and he's able to choose the best ones because he goes big. Next, this one I love. They want us. When I go into an Apple store, they don't have to sell me. I'm already sold by the time I get in. Why? Because their marketing is on point. All my friends have their product. I already did enough research on the product. I was never once in an Apple store that the guy had to hard sell me into order. By the time when I walk into that store, I have a mission and I'm leaving with something because I'm already sold. I want it. That is the best type of client, when they want you, but your marketing has to be killer in order for that to happen. We have a prerequisite at Wealthy Commercials is we do not cold call. They call it cold calling for a reason, because it is cold. It's ridiculous. We only do warm calling, and we only do inbound calling, because when they're calling us, it means they want us. Number 6, they pay. You wouldn't believe how many people out there don't pay. So we like to do business with people that have a cash flow, not when the cash is frozen. We like when their business is already making money. That's why I don't do business with startups. We don't want you. Charities, stay at home. There's plenty of other people who do it for you. We won't, because you don't have money. If I'm going to do something for your charity, it's going to be for free, and I'm going to consult, and I'm going to be involved, but I do not expect to get paid by charities. They have a hard time paying because they're for non-for-profits. If you're non-for-profit, then you have non-paychecks going out the door to your suppliers. We don't want it. 7, they don't negotiate. A great client is a client that does not negotiate. When people come to me and they offer me a product or service, I never, ever, ever negotiate with them on price, because when they offer me something, if it's too high and I can't afford it, I'll straight up tell them, listen, I can't afford this. And I'll just move on to the next guy. Then when he quotes me his price and he's happy to do the job for me, I have a guy coming in tomorrow, and he's going to quote us on a server for our websites. A server to share our videos so that they don't have to transfer between computer to computer. He already told me it's going to cost 10 or 12 grand. The last thing I'm going to do is bring him down to 8 or 7. Few things are going to happen if I do that. One is he's not going to put his heart into it because he's going to be frustrated that he's not making what he feels he should make. 2 is he's going to make what he wants to make anyways, and the corner is going to get cut, and it's going to get cut on me, whether the technology that he's using is not as good as it could have been, whether the quality of staff that he's using is not as top guys. I want, when I pick up the phone at 11:59 p.m. on a Thursday night, the guy says, yes, sir, Mr. Solomon, my favorite client who pays his bills, who doesn't negotiate me, how could I help you? So with our clients, we do the same thing. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. God bless. I will see you tomorrow, where we are going to be meeting with Jamie Ben Isri. By the way, I hope that you guys all come to our, we're doing a LinkedIn meetup in August 1st. We're going to be doing it in Brooklyn. It's going to be off the freaking charts. I'm going to teach you how to use LinkedIn better than anybody that you've ever met in your life. You're going to build. We made $1 million with LinkedIn in sales. Do you know what that means? Off of a silly little platform for free, Sizzle Pop. And it was awesome. August 1st in Brooklyn, LinkedIn meetup. It's going to be hot. Tomorrow we have Jamie Ben Isri on the show. We are going to be talking about LinkedIn fakers, which I'm getting really tired of. People, I saw this guy the other day. I may call him out by name or may not. I will consult with my team. But the guy is a one-man show. Who knows if even if he has a client, just really good at getting videos out there. And he was telling people how to make money on LinkedIn, where I'm pretty sure he makes no money on LinkedIn. So there's a lot of LinkedIn fakers out there. You got to be so careful who you're getting it from. I will never tell you anything that I have not done. Take care, everybody. Thank you.